Because Naruto is the main character of the Naruto series, we kind of figured that he wasn't going to die throughout the story, or at least he wasn't going to die until the very end. But even still, our blonde protagonist went through a lot of stuff, and there were many times he could have easily died during the story. So in this video, we're going to be talking about 21 times Naruto came very close to death, and I'm going to try to focus on moments that his life was truly in jeopardy, not moments that are dangerous, but Naruto was, yeah, he's pretty safe now. No, these moments are going to be, okay, Naruto dying here wouldn't be crazy. And let's do it in chronological order. Starting off with number 1, when Naruto was about 30 seconds old, Obito infiltrated the place Kushina was giving birth to him and captured baby Naruto, pulling a kunai at him. Now that's a way to start your life, if I may say so myself, because Naruto was completely defenseless here. If Obito truly wanted to kill Naruto there, he could have, and he just didn't do it because Naruto was not his priority. He used Naruto to get Minato away from Kushina, but Obito literally tossed baby Naruto up and jumped up, trying to shove his kunai into Naruto, and Minato saved him, and then he had to teleport away because Obito put paper bombs on a baby to explode. So yeah, being a baby with several bombs attached to your body is not the safest thing, I would say. He came very close to dying, man. But trust me, Obito was the coolest guy. Number 2, on that very same night, when Minato brought Naruto to seal the Nine Tails inside of him, the Nine Tails realized what Minato was up to and was like, no, I'm not gonna be sealed again, I'm done being in jail, and tried to shove its claws into baby Naruto's body. Fortunately for Naruto, not so much for Minato and Kushina stepped in and took the blow for Naruto. The claw came so close from hitting Naruto that blood even dripped on his stomach. So yeah, that was a close call. Number 3, in Chapter 1, the first chapter of the series. Obviously, it's Chapter 1, what else would it be? Mizuki tosses a massive Fuma Shuriken towards Naruto, and he was kinda hopeless against. He was stumbling, not knowing what to do. How do I dodge this thing? And Iruka has to actually jump in front of the Shuriken, take the hit for Naruto, otherwise Naruto would have probably been toasted. And yeah, you can kind of start to see a theme occurring in this video. Naruto most of the time is going to be saved by somebody else in these situations. Sometimes he's going to save himself, but he's had a lot of help during the series, man, and it's one of the themes. Naruto is a person that strives to get friends, and these people are going to help him out. He's the polar opposite of Sasuke, a person who believes loneliness will make you more powerful. Number 4 is when Zabuza first appears in the series, and his appearance, many people don't remember that, but he first tosses his sword against Team 7, and that could have easily cut Naruto in half, if not for Sakura pushing him down and making him duck, because Naruto didn't see the sword coming at all. And this is not going to be the first time Sakura's going to save Naruto's life here, so yeah, not so useless after all, huh? Number 5, in the Forest of Death, Naruto was swallowed by a massive snake, one of Orochimaru's summons. And I mean, let's be real here, if Naruto didn't have an OP multi-shadow clone jutsu, he would have been digested by that thing. What else would he do? I guess he could have resorted to the Nine Tails' chakra and exploded the snake from within, but even still, like, it was a dangerous situation. I wouldn't have liked to be swallowed by a snake, but then again, Naruto manages to take himself out of that situation and explodes the snake with a shadow clone jutsu. Number 6, only a chapter later when Naruto shows up to a fight against Orochimaru, when Orochimaru was fighting against Sasuke and Sakura, he, well, gets defeated pretty handily by Orochimaru. Orochimaru seals the Nine Tails further with a 5-pronged seal, reinforcing the Reaper Death Seal in Naruto because Orochimaru thought the Nine Tails' chakra could be dangerous for him in the future. And then, after doing so, Orochimaru just tosses Naruto away like a trash bag. And the thing is, Naruto was unconscious, he couldn't even try to protect himself from the fall, and the Nine Tails' chakra was completely closed in, so it wouldn't be able to save him, and Naruto was gonna fall from a long distance, which would certainly kill him in that situation, if not for Sakura, who tossed a kunai and saved Naruto. Now, she tossed a kunai to actually stuck Naruto's clothes into a tree so that he wouldn't fall all the way to the ground, which was pretty clutch. Number 7, when when Naruto's fighting against Gaara in the end of the Chunin exams, or the Konoha Crush arc, however you want to call it, they're the same arc to me, Gaara assumes the full form of Shukaku and imprisons Naruto into a sand coffin. Now, we've been watching Gaara destroying people left and right with that jutsu in a very gruesome fashion, so when that happened, everybody was like, okay, I think Naruto's done. He's gonna die here, because everybody that was, completely encased by Gaara's sand so far has been exploded. And let's be real, this is an extremely dangerous situation for Naruto. He could have easily died here, if not for his summon. He summons Gamabunta and explodes out of the sand because, Gamabunta's body completely overpowers the sand and just destroys the sand coffin. Number 8. In the Search for Tsunade arc, when Naruto actually hits his first Rasengan against Kabuto, Kabuto manages to hit Naruto's heart with his scalpel and cuts through his heart muscles, which is very dangerous, and Naruto was about to die. Even the Nine-Tails was like, why is it so dark here? Am I gonna die? And then Tsunade manages to heal Naruto, which is a really good thing because, he doesn't die. And then number 9, when Orochimaru realizes, oh, Naruto mastered the Rasengan after he watched Kabuto getting destroyed by him, he says, he's kind of dangerous. I might as well just go and kill him so that he doesn't cause me any future problems. Same logic he used in the Forest of Death. And also, he was kind of afraid that the Akatsuki would get their hands on the Nine-Tails, so he was just like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna go and kill Naruto. So Orochimaru dashes down because he was fighting against Jiraiya and almost like flies towards Naruto's location. He grapples Jiraiya with his tongue and slams him on the ground so that Jiraiya can't interfere, and he's about to pierce Naruto with his sword, if not for Tsunade, who just stands in front of Naruto and saves him, taking the blow of the sword. And Orochimaru keeps on trying, slashing at Naruto, but Tsunade doesn't let him. She just keeps on getting hit by the sword instead of Naruto, and then she uses the mitotic regeneration later to heal herself. But let's just say that having a legendary Sannin swinging his sword against you several times with killing intent is something that's gonna put your life in danger. Number 10, in the Naruto vs Sasuke fight, the first one in the Valley of the End, there's a section of the fight where Naruto essentially gets stabbed by a Chidori through his chest. Sasuke was actually trying to kill Naruto in that situation because he wanted to awaken the Mangekyo Sharingan just like Itachi told him to do. And shoving a Chidori on Naruto's chest is a certified way to get that wish. However, just before Sasuke was about to pierce Naruto's heart, he was able to divert the blow a little bit to the side so that he didn't die outright. But even still, he had a gaping hole on his torso that would have been catastrophic for him during a fight, if not for the Nine-Tails' chakra to come and heal Naruto up. And then we have number 11 in the same fight. Naruto literally loses to Sasuke in the Valley of the End. Their final Chidori Rasengan clash ends and Naruto passes out because Sasuke manages to pierce his chest with his nails during that weird bubble dark thing that formed after the clash, and Sasuke manages to win by a hair. But the thing is, Naruto was unconscious, Sasuke was conscious, Sasuke previously wanted to kill Naruto, that was the perfect opportunity for him to do so. Yeah, Sasuke was also pretty damn hurt, but he could, grab a kunai and pierce it on Naruto, or even choke Naruto, because he was able to limp all the way to Orochimaru's hideout after the fight anyway, so he still had some energy left. But fortunately for Naruto, Sasuke changes his mind. He decides not to acquire power the same way his bastard brother chose to, so he wouldn't kill his best friend to get the Mangekyo. But if Sasuke still had killing intent, that would have been it for Naruto, and Sasuke would have gotten the Mangekyo at 13 years old, which would have been interesting to say the least. Moving on to Naruto Shippuden now, number 12 is going to be during the Kazekage rescue arc towards the end, when Deidara is pretty much out of options, literally out of arms and out of chakra. He decides to do a fake-out self-destructive explosion to try and take Team Kakashi and Team Guy with him, and also fake his death so that he can run away. And the explosion Deidara causes with that self-destruct is pretty damn large. Team Guy starts to run away, Naruto's looking at it, whoa, what the hell, dude? That's gonna kill us all, and the explosion starts to consume the entire forest, and we're like, okay, they're gonna die. Deidara's got them all, but Kakashi uses Kamui and nullifies the explosion. That's a really cool and underrated scene for Kakashi. I love that scene. I remember the first time I watched that scene, Kakashi literally asks himself, how did I do this? I didn't even know I could do this thing with Kamui. And I literally told Kakashi when I was, what, 11 years old when I first saw that scene? Because you're Kakashi, dude! That's why you did it! Just a really cool scene. Not only he saved Naruto, but he saved Guy, his entire team, Sakura, Chio, who had to go and save Gaara later. Number 13. During the Tenchi Bridge arc, also towards the end of that arc, Naruto sees Sasuke for the first time after he left the village. And Sasuke's just completely on another level, bodying Naruto, Yamato, Sakura, and Sai all at the same time. And then when Sasuke decides to stop playing, he says, okay, I'm done with you. I'm just gonna kill you here real quick because you're interfering with my revenge plans against Itachi. And then he starts to use Kirin. A lot of people say, no, it wasn't gonna be Kirin because there were no clouds in the sky. Obviously, there was Kirin. It was the same stance. It was foreshadowing for the Itachi fight. Sasuke could probably use Kirin with his own chakra when there were no clouds. And let's just say, if Sasuke threw a Kirin at Team Kakashi at that point in the story, there would be absolutely nothing any of them could have done. Luckily for Naruto and the others, Orochimaru, the most unlikely guy to save Naruto because he literally tried to kill him in Naruto Part 1. You know, like we just talked about it, he stops Sasuke and says, no, Sasuke, they can actually be pretty useful. They just killed Sasori. Maybe they can kill a couple more Akatsuki members for us, which will make killing Itachi a little bit easier. So let's not Kirin them into oblivion, shall we? I don't like this writing choice of Sasuke trying to kill Naruto at all because it backtracks on the development done for Sasuke. Him not wanting to do what Itachi told him to, him still having bonds with Naruto even though he's reluctant to accept that. And also, Sasuke literally avoids killing anyone except for Itachi. He says time and time again to Orochimaru, I'm not gonna kill anybody here. During those training sessions with Orochimaru, when he's throwing thousands of thugs against Sasuke and he's just knocking them out, he says, I'm just gonna go and kill Itachi, but I'm not a murderer. And this is completely contradicted by what he does before that in the Tenchi Bridge arc, motioning to throw a Kirin against Naruto. So in my headcanon, Sasuke was not ever gonna throw a Kirin on Naruto. He was bluffing for Orochimaru so that he could have an excuse to leave without killing anybody on Team Kakashi. And because we don't have any inner monologue for Sasuke in that particular fight, this is a possible interpretation of what happened there. So that's how I choose to interpret it. Number 14 is gonna be during the Pain arc. I mean, when Naruto shows up to fight against Pain, we knew that was gonna be a very difficult fight. And Sage Mode Naruto literally loses that fight. Yes, he manages to take down 5 of the 6 Paths of Pain, but he ultimately ends up pinned down with all those Rinnegan rods into the ground and captured by Pain. And if you are captured by the Akatsuki, being a Jinchuriki, what they're gonna do is to extract the Nine Tails from you and you're gonna die in the process. So that was very dangerous for Naruto, if not for Hinata showing up and pretty much dying in front of his eyes to prompt the Nine Tails to go ballistic and explode everything. Speaking of which, number 15 is gonna be when the Nine Tails went ballistic against Pain and almost took over Naruto's body completely. Because Naruto was so distraught with everything that had happened, the Leaf Village destroyed, Jiraiya killed, Kakashi killed, Hinata killed literally in front of him by Pain. He wanted to destroy it all, and the Nine Tails was goading him into removing the seal completely, which would mean that the Nine Tails' form would completely take over Naruto's body. He would acquire Nine Tails, and if that happens, Naruto dies because the Nine Tails takes him over completely and there is no going back. Fortunately, as Naruto was about to remove the seal, Minato from the afterlife, or limbo, or well, the chakra he left imprinted into Naruto when he sealed the Nine Tails, interrupts Naruto and saves him, not letting him pull the seal away, and the Nine Tails doesn't take over. Nice. Number 16 is going to be a very similar situation here, because after the Pain arc and after the 5 Kage summits, Naruto goes to the Turtle Island and tries to master the Nine Tails' chakra. And to do that, he had to literally fight against the Nine Tails within his inner consciousness, or the Tail Beast realm, however you want to call that thing that's inside of Naruto. And Naruto was actually losing the fight. He was being taken over by the Nine Tails' chakra once again. Pretty much the same thing that happened in the Pain arc, but instead of Naruto being overwhelmed by his emotions and trying to take away the seal, he took away the seal in this situation on purpose because he wanted to tame the Nine Tails' chakra completely, and he had to defeat the Nine Tails and subdue it completely within his inner consciousness to manage that. And this time it's not his dad, but his mom who saves Naruto. Kushina arrives, also another vestige of her chakra imprinted by Minato when he sealed the Nine Tails into Naruto, to help Naruto tame the Nine Tails, and also deliver some very interesting flashback backstory when Naruto was born and all that good stuff. Number 17, when Naruto goes to the war arc, the first opponents he faces are Edo Itachi and Edo Nagato, and let's just put it that way. Nagato, being completely controlled by Kabuto, by the way, almost kills Naruto in a matter of seconds. After Itachi breaks out of Edo Tensei by using the crow inside of Naruto to cast Kodomatsukami on himself, Kabuto's like, okay, I didn't expect Itachi to get out of my control, so I'm gonna have to start playing serious here. And then he completely takes over Nagato's consciousness. He uses all 6 paths of the Rinnegan in a matter of 20 seconds to completely no-diff Naruto and B at the same time, and he starts to extract Naruto's soul. Naruto's only able to resist the human path ever so slightly here because he was used to the tug of war he had to do against the Nine Tails to acquire KCM1, but don't be fooled by people who say, oh, Naruto could resist the human path, indefinitely because he knew the tug of war stuff. Naruto's soul was being extracted by Nagato in that situation. You could literally see almost the entire soul out of his body. The face was exposed, everything. You could even see whiskers on Naruto's soul. He came very close to death in that situation, if not for Itachi showing up and literally saving him and B. I mean, he would have died and Kabuto would have captured Naruto and B, and he would have the 9 and the 8 tails. So yeah, Itachi really saved the day. Number 18. When Naruto and B engage Obito wielding his 6-path Jinchuriki, Naruto comes very close from being absorbed into the Kamui dimension by Obito, which would essentially mean Naruto would have died and been captured and all that. That happens kinda early in the fight when Naruto and B are trying to contend against Obito and all the 6 Jinchuriki, and they're getting completely overwhelmed. Obito jumps on Naruto after Yagura used the crystal jutsu to essentially stuck him into the skin of the 8 tails, and he is gonna go and touch Naruto. He's about to touch his forehead, and when you think, okay, it's done, Naruto's gonna get Kamui'd, Kakashi and Guy arrive, and they save Naruto. Very clutch as well. Number 19. After Obito becomes the 10 Tails Jinchuriki, there's a point in the fight where he's fighting against Naruto and Sasuke that he literally touches Naruto and Sasuke's foreheads, and he's about to shove truth-seeking orbs to explode their heads, essentially. If not for Naruto touching Minato with his KCM extended limb, and Minato used the Flying Raijin to get him out of there, a split second before Obito launched the truth-seeking orbs, that would have been it. Number 20, and this is gonna be the closest time Naruto almost died. When Madara got revived by Rinne Tensei and extracted the 9 tails from Naruto. Now we all know that getting a tail beast extracted will kill the Jinchuriki eventually. So when Naruto lost the 9 tails, we were like, okay, I mean, we know what's gonna happen. Fortunately, the 9 tails had a plan. He told Gaara to go and fetch Minato, so that Minato could put the other half of the 9 tails inside of Naruto to kind of fill that void that the tail beast leaves when it is extracted, so that Naruto wouldn't die. But before that, Gaara had to pick up Sakura so that she could keep Naruto alive until they're making their way to Minato and they're flying on Gaara's sand, and Sakura has to cut a hole in Naruto's torso, shove her hand into his thorax, and pump his heart with her hand because he was about to die. Like, if that's not close to death, I don't know what is. And to make things even worse, when Minato was about to transfer the 9 tails into Naruto, Black Zetsu literally steals the 9 tails by stepping in front of Minato because he didn't see, oh, I guess Black Zetsu's here now. I'm gonna transfer to the wrong person. And then Tentail's Madara arrives at the scene. He almost doesn't let Naruto be Kamoid into the Kamui dimension, but then Obito manages to transfer the Nine Tails because he was essentially taking over Black Zetsu at the time. So that was definitely the closest call for Naruto in the entire series. Number 21, in the final fight between Naruto and Sasuke. I mean, that was a very gruesome fight. They were punching each other non-stop for a day after they ran out of chakra. And also, even before they ran out of chakra, just look at the Indra's arrow and the dual Rasen Shuriken clash. That exploded the entire atmosphere. It could have easily killed them. But this is not even the most dangerous stuff they did. Their very final Chidori Rasengan clash blew their arms away. And if Sakura hadn't arrived to heal them up, they would have bled to death because they couldn't even move anymore. They had no chakra left, they were completely exhausted, and well, if Sakura hadn't woken up from Sasuke's genjutsu, they would have died, Naruto included. They even admit that when they're having their talk. Oh, okay, yeah, I suppose we're done. And Naruto's like, oh, we're gonna do about the infinite Tsukiyomi thing. And then Sasuke's like, hey, Sakura and Kakashi can handle it, it's alright. But this was an interesting way to show the end of their fight because it was foreshadowed during Naruto and Sasuke's clash in the 5 Kage Summit arc that when they fought for real, both of them would die in the process. It doesn't happen here, but it came very close, and Naruto was certainly under threat of death. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, because this really helps the channel out. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and watch this other Naruto video right here for more cool Naruto content. Thank you so much for watching.